Hello, how is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a blessed day. I just want to come to you with a little bit of encouragement. It's kind of different today. It's cold outside, and my kids didn't have to go to school because of the holiday. So I said I will just film it right here in the house. So my reading came from Mark, the 5th chapter, and it was talking how this man was bound in chains, and that everybody he stayed in this tomb, and didn't nobody want to be around him because back in those days, that's where they put you when you had evil spirits. And it was talking about how Jesus came through, and the man he broke out of the chains because, even when we bound in chains, the chains can break. But what about the spirits that's in us? So he ran to Jesus, and he said, Jesus, what do you want me to do? And Jesus commanded the evil spirits to leave this man. See, we all have evil spirits in us, it's habits, addictions, whatever it may be. It's an evil spirit. And sometimes we can break the addiction and break as require confronted the chains. We can break those chains, but if we don't get rid of the spirit, that spirit will come back and haunt us and start all over again. So then it becomes a continuous thing. So even when we break the chains, if we don't get rid of that spirit, it will come back to haunt us. So what we need to do when the chains break, we need to go to the Lord in prayer and ask him to remove the spirit up out of us. See, if we remove that spirit, then he has no way of coming back to haunt us. And the things that leads to these addictions could be hurt. Could be something in your past. It could be a number of things that cause the chains, or the chains to become addictions of any sort. Eating is addiction. Going shopping too much is addiction. Not only drugs and alcohol is addiction, it's many addictions, and that's the chains. But if we ask God to remove the spirits up out of us, then the chains will be broken forever. So I'm just encouraging somebody today to ask the Lord to remove the spirit, not just break the chains, but to remove the spirit up out of you. So that battle that you're fighting will just cease. So no matter what you're going through, always go to the Lord and ask him for what you need. You ask not, you have not because you ask not, is the word of the Lord. So even in our times of having chains and shackles or whatever it may be, the addiction that's causing the chains, the addiction is a spirit. So when you're asking the Lord to break the chains, ask him to remove the spirit too. So I'm just coming to encourage whatever somebody is going through this. So as you go to the Lord in prayer, not only ask him to break the chains, which could be addiction, but ask him to remove the spirit. And my reading comes from Mark, the 5th chapter. Just go and read that chapter, and you will get a better understanding. It is a good chapter to read, and it tells you about the chains and the spirits. So go to the Lord today. Ask him to not only break those chains, but to remove the spirit. Don't know what your situation may be, but I know if you go to the Lord and ask him to remove it, he will remove it because he will never leave us nor forsake us. So today, as you go about your day and you think back on what that addiction or those chains that got you shackled, go to him and ask him to remove, not only break the chains, but to remove the spirit. So, yes, guys, that's all I have for you today. And so, I just hope everyone is having a blessed morning, day, evening, night, whatever it may be when you see this video. I hope you have a blessed one. And I love you guys, and God loves you too. And be blessed, my people.